and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, we have a lot going on today, including Anchor Watch with Jason and Gelsey. I don't know if you guys watched episode 2 of this season yesterday, but if you didn't, well, at least you have a whole AWS recap coming your way today at 12 p.m. Eastern. And if you miss it, then go be a part of the replay crew. But in the meantime, I wanted to talk about this horrific situation with Dolores Catania and Polly. But also Jax Taylor gets caught in yet another lie. Like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? Smash the like button if you guys are not subscribed. Get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so this one was a lot. I don't know if you guys ended up seeing this or even hearing about this, but I was just totally unaware that this even happened. Um, at the end of the day, like I did not see this one coming. Dolores Catania ended up talking about this on Jeff Lewis Live, sharing that her home was broken into while she and Connell were away. She said that the intruders used a blowtorch to heat tempered glass so that it would shatter quickly, avoiding setting off alarms. And they were filming in Rhode Island at the time of the break-in. But Dolores said that she got a call from Paul's son asking, "Is my dad there? The house just got broken into." So, one, thank God they were not home, that they were in Rhode Island, because you never know. Like, some people, I saw some comments where people were like, okay, well, they probably knew that they weren't going to be home and that's why they decided to break in. Maybe. I mean, look at what happened with Dorit Kimsley. The intruders didn't care that she was at home. Not when they like held her at gunpoint. Her kids were at home when she got robbed, which, by the way, I never even heard about. I'm pretty sure that they never even found them. That was just a shady, very fishy situation. Um, I just mean at the fact that they weren't found, especially in a neighborhood like that where you would imagine that there would be cameras everywhere. Anyways, back to it. So the intruders were inside the house for about a minute. Now, despite this whole dramatic method of getting in, nothing was stolen. And Paul estimated that there was only a 20-second window between their exit and police's arrival. So Dolores and Paul believed that their social media posting about being out of town that might have tipped off the burglars. Here's another thing about that. That's why, like, Kim Kardashian, after the Paris robbery, and like they don't post in real time anymore and let people know where they're at or when they're gone. They always post after, because you are a target. I mean, I don't know if Kim's house would be a target, right? Because like she has security like Alcatraz. But like when you post that you're out of town, you do become a target, because it just kind of gives people an open window of like, okay, now we have this tiny little frame where we can get in the house, steal whatever we want. And then if you have somebody like Dolores and Paul, their home is on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Everybody can see that it's absolutely stunning. I'm sure that they have very expensive things, whether it's jewelry, handbags. Like, they are the perfect target of a burglary like this. And thank God it was just the tempered glass that was destroyed, even though that still sucks. But thank God nothing was stolen. Now, they commented that their high-end alarm system and security measures likely prevented the theft, and they framed it as a lesson learned about posting locations while traveling. But then my other question is like, what about like when you're at BravoCon? I mean, I'm sure that they'll have at this point like heightened security, but can't really avoid that one. You know, like they're going to know that you're at BravoCon. They're going to know that you're going to be in Vegas for 4, 5, 6 days. Then what? This is insanity. But again, she said, lesson learned. And now moving forward, they're not going to post in real time. I was just using that as an example of, well, they will still know in real time. So maybe amp up the security in that situation. I love me some Dolores, and Paul is like the coolest guy. So I'm just happy that nobody was hurt in the making of this movie. Now, getting back over to Jax Taylor getting caught in another lie. He claimed on Watch What Happens Live, this was years ago, that Channing Tatum was his first roommate in New York when he first started modeling. And on Sirius XM on Andy Cohen's live show, Andy asked Channing if he had ever lived with Jason Couchy, aka Jax Taylor. And yeah, well, Channing Tatum had something to say. So let's just roll that tape, shall we?
Were you the roommate of someone called Jax on Vanderpump Rules, Jason Couchy?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You never lived with this person or a Tom Sandoval. There's someone called Jason Couchy on Vanderpump Rules who now goes by Jax, who said that in the day when you were both young models, he was a roommate of yours. Any recollection of this?
No. I mean, I need to see pictures of them.
Okay.
Because models, sometimes they'll throw you in like a model house, like
Yes.
that has just like a bed that
Jordan's gonna find a young
I got kicked out of like, I think my first model house. I got in a fight with one of the guys, and then, but I never really went. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Here's the any. Does that person look familiar?
They all models look.
Were you the roommate?
I think that pretty much answers exactly what the question. Like, no. He's like, I don't think so. But if so, it would have been like a model house. But also, yes, I understand that Channing Tatum, I'm sure, has met so many people in his line of work. At the end of the day, though, you can, if you have a roommate, I can tell you who all of my roommates have been throughout my 20s, even before I was 20. I can tell you exactly who lived in my house, who I shared, like my common areas with. That's not really something that you just forget. So just goes to show it wasn't even just a glorified story. I think it was just a bullshit lie. But Jax has said before, like, he's a good liar. I mean, you're a good liar until it comes out that you were lying and then you get caught. And then I guess that would be the opposite of being a good liar because your ass got busted lying in the first place, which means you're a bad liar. Okay. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you guys aren't subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to head over to Anchor Watch. This video is going to be posted after, but it comes on at 12 p.m. Eastern today. If you didn't make the live, be a part of the replay crew. Love you guys.